Now we're all looking for family members to add to our family tree. And sometimes we reach brick walls, or we do a lot of research and we get nowhere, and we're looking for a different way of finding people who could fit into our heritage and our family tree. Now a couple of days ago I made a video about Family Tree Analyzer, which is one of my favorite tools, and I use it all the time. And it connected to an application called LostCousins. And I really did gloss over that. And what I wanted to do in this brief video is talk to you about LostCousins, because you'll find it gives you the opportunity to maybe add people to your tree that you're unaware of. So the premise of LostCousins is that it takes census entries, so like this one here, one of my great grandparents' census entry, and then it looks for other people with that census entry on their tree. So intuitively, if we're connecting the two census entries together, this person with that census entry in their tree is probably one of my cousins. And it gives you a really good way of finding people that are not connected to you, that you wouldn't necessarily notice, and in a very unique way, which I think is very, very intuitive to use. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes to look at this LostCousins website. So it's free to join. I think it's about $10 or £10 or whatever to get a subscription if you really want to delve into some connection. So I'll put a connection to LostCousins in the comments below, but it's just basically www.lostcousins.com, and here's the site here. Now I've got an account and I'll just log in. And so the idea is that I can connect my census entries to somebody else's census entries. So what I would do is I would add in a census entry. So I can add a new household here and add census entries. Now, the reason I looked at this through Family Tree Analyzer is because Family Tree Analyzer does this automatically for you. So rather than going through one of these census and adding your relatives in manually, the easiest way to do this will be to go to Family Tree Analyzer. Let me just flick over to our Family Tree Analyzer and go and look at the video that I made about this if you're unsure. But basically you load up your GEDCOM, and here is, on this tab here, is LostCousins. And LostCousins covers these census records. So again, it's trying to connect your census record to somebody else's census record. So it is very, very private in many ways. You're not revealing your tree, you're not revealing anything else, you're just revealing census entries. And what we'll do is we can look at different entries in the census. So for my GEDCOM here, these are the entries I have. And it's simply, once you've done this, you can go to updates, and let me connect to my LostCousins site here. It allows me to connect directly to LostCousins. And then I can simply update, so I can update here different people, and I can run an update, and I do need to confirm that I'm a root person, and then I can just update the LostCousins website with the 39 records or so. And then basically what it's doing here is it's adding these records into LostCousins and saves me doing it manually. Now, because I've got the systems clicked in a little bit differently, I'm getting a server error here, but it would normally go through all your different records and come back with something like this. So these are the households I have in LostCousins, and you can see these are my census entries in my family tree. And what we can do is we can do a search here of anybody else who's got those LostCousins. So it'll go off and do a search. It's very, very, very simple, very, very intuitive. There's a little bit more to it than I'm going through, and obviously the instructions you can read yourself and find out. So what we can do is, as we've searched through here, we'll see some with check marks somewhere. Yeah, there's some check marks here. So these check marks are telling me that these people, that census record in my family tree also is in somebody else's family tree. So these are connecting to me to a cousin. And I can go back up here and go to my cousins, and these are my cousins. These are new contacts I've just found. And then I'm not going to show the emails or anything like that, but then I can make contact with these people and share information. So it's a very unique way of looking at your family tree, and looking for people that belong, and I can contact these people. Look there, it says new relatives. So I think you'll find this useful. It's absolutely free to do what I've just shown you to do. There's a subscription where it will reveal the emails and contact information. I won't go through that here, but I think it's just about $10 or so. And if you want to make contact, like it's saying here, you can do the subscriber connection. And I've had that switched off. So just going back to basics here, if you don't have Family Tree Analyzer, which I wouldn't believe why you wouldn't have it, you can look at the different census records you've got in the system. It will cover these census records that go into Lost Cousins. Now, Ancestry doesn't always transcribe things correctly. That's a real surprise, huh? So sometimes people won't be taken across correctly, and you'll have to double check that. And you will see on the list of ancestors, you may see an exclamation mark here, and I think I've corrected all mine, but you may see an exclamation mark where the information is incorrect. But so now we can go and contact those people and really connect our family trees together. So very, very simple concept. Again, we're taking our family tree entry, a census entry into our family tree, and just really connecting to anybody else who has that census entry. Very intuitive, very simple, and it opens up a new pathway into finding people. So I hope you found this very helpful. It's another way of using some of these systems that may not be as well known as others. Use Family Tree Analyzer. I'll connect to my video in comments, but this will really give you a lot of information. Very great system, and best of all, it's free. Thanks for watching, and if you get time, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really helps me produce videos for a small genealogy channel like mine. Have good luck when you search, and I'll see you in another video very soon.